You know how much I love entrepreneurs, and my next guest, well, he's built a very successful business as a full-time celebrity gossip blogger. Since starting his blog in 2004, he's been named the #1 most influential web celeb by Forbes.com. His website, PerezHilton.com, receives an astounding, listen to this, 9 million hits per day. Now, you amateur bloggers and you ones that have just started out, 9 million is a lot of hits every single day. And some even say that his blog has the power to make or break careers in Hollywood. Please welcome Perez Hilton. Nice to see you. Really great. Here, you sit over here. Well, this is fun to see you in again. I saw you recently at the Washington Press Correspondents' Dinner. That was a very interesting night, don't you think?
It was. I was very happy and lucky to be invited, although we didn't get a chance to speak.
I know. Well, you were across the table with the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, they're very hot right now, and I went to say hi to them.
Look at that. Look, yeah. Now, that's not my photo.
No. Martha was playing paparazzi that evening.
Yeah, there's my photo.
And I saw that on your blog.
Somebody told me who you were. Do you think I knew who you were? I didn't know who you were.
But you just took a picture.
I knew there was a Perez Hilton, but I didn't know that was you. But I took the picture because they said, take a picture of that guy. So anyway, I was happy because then he linked to me, and then we had a really big day because everybody that on your site came over to my site and vice versa. It's awfully
the power
great.
of linking.
Oh, it is. And communication, of course.
Yes.
It's really something. And this year, Ana Español named you one of the 15 most influential Hispanics out there. So it's amazing.
I'm Cuban, and I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks to my mom. She's watching for being Cuban.
Well, how do you profit, actually, talking entrepreneurship with you right now, how do you profit from blogging full-time?
Well, it's kind of like a magazine. You know, they charge for advertising, and I have a wonderful group of people that do my ads as well, and they make me enough money that I could move my mom out to Los Angeles, and my sister works with me as my assistant and make a living doing it.
So do you have an advertising staff, or do you use outsiders to sell your ads?
I use Outsiders, this great company called Blog Ads, and they charge a percentage, and I make my cut.
Sort of like Martha's Circle. We have the lifestyle bloggers, and you have, and you're part of a
part of a large
kind
network,
circle.
exactly.
Yeah. And Perez Hilton. Now, where'd you come up with that name?
Well, that's not my birth name, but it's a funny story.
What's your real name?
Mario Lavandera.
Ah, Lavandera.
It's a mouthful.
Yeah, from Cuba.
Yes,
Yeah.
But Perez Hilton came to me. I was in Miami, where I was from, going out to all these clubs around Christmas one year, and as soon as we were getting ready to leave, everyone was saying, "Oh, don't leave, don't leave. Perez Hilton is coming." And I thought it was odd that all these people kept saying that, and she never showed up. And I was like, "Please, Perez Hilton isn't showing up. Maybe Perez Hilton is." And then he did.
And that's it. You made your name. Well, what's a typical day like for you? Because you're blogging like 55, 60 times a day.
Yeah, a typical day for me begins very early. I
Like?
set my alarm for 3:57 a.m.
Yeah.
I live in Los Angeles. I have to be on East Coast time.
Yeah, so that's 7 o'clock.
Yep.
That's late.
Well, late for you. Martha Stewart's superhuman.
You're right.
But I strive to be like you, so I work really hard. I wake up at 3:57.
Right.
First thing I do, check my emails, and then pretty much just nonstop blogging for 12 hours.
Well, where do you get
plus.
your information if you're lying in bed in L.A. at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Well, a lot of my friends text, email, call in the middle of the night. Whenever anything breaks, I find out
celebs
about
send
it.
you pictures? Now we're going to find out some of the nitty-gritty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they must send their own pictures because they want to be on your blog, because 9 million people every day are watching and looking and reading your blog to get information, right?
Celebs.
So like if, did Angelina Jolie, did she tell you when she had her baby first? Were you the first person she told?
No, I have a feeling she had a deal with one of the magazines that paid her foundation a lot of money.
Oh, okay. So you're such an expert. You've been at this for a long time in the world.
4 years this month.
Now that's like 1,000 years in the world of technology, you know, in the real world. Some tips for people who really want to set up a blog that will actually make them a living. What would you say?
Well, I'd say, you know, find a niche, or as they say in Gypsy, you got to get a gimmick.
Okay.
Do something that'll help you stand out, because there's so many blogs out there.
So what's your gimmick?
Well, when I started my website, there weren't that many that were talking about celebrities online.
Right, and you were just enamored of celebrities.
Yeah, I didn't start my website to make money. I started it as a hobby.
You were a stargazer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's other words for that, by the way. But you were.
And you know, and even if you want to do a celebrity blog, find ways to make it different. Like I doodle on my pictures. I create
you have that
nicknames.
famous white pen.
Yes.
Oh yeah. There's a pen there. I'm written on top of
it says domestic diva.
Yeah.
I mean, diva is a good word.
Okay, so get your shtick.
Yes.
Okay, then tip number 2.
You know, be prepared to work hard. I put in 15, 16 hours a day. I don't leave my house from Sunday night through Thursday night.
But I saw you at parties.
Well, that was in the weekend.
Yeah,
that was the weekend.
Oh, it was.
Yes,
That was a Saturday.
Because, you know, I try to treat myself like Michael Phelps
What's
of blogging.
the busiest day on the blog during the week?
The busiest days maybe Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday.
But it's usually weekdays?
Weekdays, although I do blog on Saturdays and Sundays as well.
What's been your biggest day?
Oh, gosh. I don't remember. Whenever a celebrity does something crazy, like somebody gets arrested, somebody goes to rehab.
Yeah, then they log in. Now, what's
naughty pictures. People always like naughty pictures.
Third.
Well, the third tip is don't be afraid to network. You do have to get out there, shake hands, ask for things. You know, half the things that I've gotten, like being on this show.
So you don't mind if
Eliad,
my executive assistant, calls you? You don't mind?
No, I love it.
Eliad, take note. Here's Perez. You can bond with him after the show.
It's all about relationships.
It's so great to have you on the show, so great to hear about your very, very successful blog. Any numbers? Can you tell us like how much revenue you get a year? So just to give them hope. Millions? Would you say millions?
You know, a lady doesn't discuss her finances. How much did you make last year?
I'll tell you exactly. You can read it in you can read it in my financials.
Is that accurate?
Oh yes, totally.
Oh gosh. Well, I mean,
SEC.
I made, you know, enough.
I can't get anything out of this guy. That's why he's such a good reporter, actually. You're wonderful. Thank you. It's really great. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Next, I'm going to introduce you to a talented blogger whose passion revolves around food. We'll be right back.
Blogging continues. From Politico.com, Ben Smith and Jonathan Martin are here to talk about blogging in this year's election. We'll return in a moment.